I'll start with the response that has affected, the industry I've been with for the past 2 decades. The banking industry in particular. It's been, the most highly regulated industry in the country and probably the world, right? So it may be noticed that increased regulatory fragmentation, not only from, banking regulators, rather the overall governmental regulators, unduly diverts, focus and resources, and ultimately threatens to make, these institutions more vulnerable to cyber attacks. Instead of fractured approach by concerned or affected operational units, what we need is a coordinated organizational, or rather bank-wide strategy in response to cybersecurity related regulations. This has, how would I put it, been the trend. Yeah, this has been the trend not only in banks but for other business organizations as well. So adjustments had to be made, and though I do not believe it has taken. I mean, it has taken place. It has completely taken place, but rather it is in the process of being met. First and foremost, current IT infrastructures are not originally designed to cater to the needs of a hybrid workplace. That's the first. And much less to a full work from home environment. This presents a situation where several users are outside of the control of the organizational network, including, security tools, both hardware and software alike. Thus, the risk of breaches are very much a clear possibility for each of these individual users outside the what do you call this, the environment of the organization. At this point, if the CISO or anyone who's actually in charge of cybersecurity has not yet done, I believe some of them has been able to do it yet, but it's important for them to learn the language of senior management and of the board and or of the board of directors. Meaning, it is necessary to adjust to what they expect to hear and thus be able to relate security to, not to the possible returns that the organization may receive, but to the savings probably that they can actually introduce as a result of implementing the cybersecurity solutions they are proposing. It's all about that, because the funding will either come from the senior management or the board of directors, and it's just a matter of convincing them. I actually expect a detailed discussion, covering, how would I put it, possible approaches to cybersecurity management and governance. I don't want to limit it to just management, but rather make sure that we cover governance in the present situation. I am hoping that members of the panel who will be involved in our discussions can raise issues that would touch on their pain points currently being felt in the responses to the hybrid workplace. From my end, I would like to, I believe that we will be able to have our participants hope to hear more questions from me. I will definitely be asking more questions about what still needs to be done and observe a process of culling out, getting more viable answers from the members of the panel. It's their thoughts that simply needs to be guided, I guess, and not for us to provide the solutions. Now, they would most likely have their own ideas, and these ideas simply need to be brought out and confirmed as to whether they might work or not. I believe this is what they can actually look forward to.